Hey, y'all. It's Michelle from Monkeys Creations. Come on in. We are going to do the all ribbon kit. Now, some of y'all had asked, why no mesh? Sometimes I just like to do all ribbon. So that's what we're going to do today. So there's 4 different kits available on my website. Good morning, everybody. So there is the purple, the pink, the yellow, that's the one we're doing today, and then the ladybug. So all of these can be done the exact same way. The ladybug comes with this adorable glittered ladybug Senna. These other 2 come with the yellow and the white daisies. Now, if you want, I did put in a drop-down box. If you only want the yellow Senna, you can get the yellow only, or you can put it in the notes, and I'll give you whichever one you want. The all yellow, I couldn't do a yellow Senna because I thought it'd be too much yellow, so I went with white. I put the bees on this one. So if you don't want the bees, then just put no bees in the comment section of your order, and I will give you just the plain one. Okay, so up to you, whichever ones you want. Put it in the notes or use the drop down, and I'll get you fixed up. Hello, good morning, everybody. So let me get these out of the way. And just the plain Sennas are available as well. So I don't think I have this one available, but I will make it available if you're just looking for Sennas. So all of these plain ones are available as well, even in the purple. So what's up, Tina Kelly? All right, y'all ready? So we are using the small Unique in the Creek board. That's what comes in the kits. We have loaded row 2, 3, and 4, all the regular set of holes and all the shared set of holes. Okay. Let me just bring everybody down. Good morning, everybody. It's Monday. So I have cut, we need 48 pieces, 48 pieces of ribbon. So I've cut 24 of the yellow with the white daisies, and I've cut 24 of the yellow crystal shine ribbon. I have dovetailed those all. If you want, it's up to you if you want to. I know I'm getting fancy, right? If you want to dovetail them or ducktail them, it doesn't matter. So this is a dovetail. So the slant goes in. If you want to ducktail them, you'll fold your edges in half. And then instead of going up, you're going to go down. And that'll give you the point to the outside. So however you want to do it. For me, the ducktail is more, not harder, but you kind of have to make sure they're all the same size. Whereas when I dovetail, it's easier. So however you want to do that, you will have a little ribbon left over. We have cut them all at 12 inches. So you're going to need 24 of each ribbon. So Row 2, 3, and 4, all regular holes and all shared holes. So it looks like stitching. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. If you'll float my boat, I'd appreciate it. I look like who? Girl, you better stop. Unless you're talking about somebody else. All right. So it doesn't really matter. We are going to do the 2.5 first. And we'll just do the 2.5 in the big. Well, it doesn't matter. On every other, we're going to do the 2.5 and then come and put in the 1.5 in the opposite ones. So that's how we're going to do that. So you can see I've got them all folded in half over here. So you're going to take your 12-inch piece, fold it in half so you know where center is, and then just scrunch it. Bring all your ribbon to the front. Linda, it just means share my live. Scrunch it just like that. And then we're just going to start putting them in, y'all. Easy peasy. Anybody can do this one. Right? Look how easy that is. All ribbon. So for those of y'all that have a bunch of ribbon, not calling you out because you're just like me. This is a good way to start using up all that ribbon. Just order your centers from me and you'll be golden. Angie could do this wreath. Absolutely. You can see I just hold it down, kind of line up those tips. If there's too many zip ties going on, you can just load this first set that we're doing and then go back and load up the other one. Right? Who doesn't have a bunch of ribbon? Confess. Who doesn't have a bunch of ribbon? Let me know who you are. Okay, hey. Good morning. Did y'all have a good weekend? I've been planning my strategy for new recipe cards. So as I was doing laundry yesterday, I was making lots of notes. Who keeps buying ribbon just because it's pretty? Yep. What room full of ribbon do I speak of? You get 2 rolls of ribbon for this kit. You will have a little bit left over. Weekend was okay. I was recovering from breast cancer surgery. Oh, I'm so sorry. You have a shed full? I don't have a shed full, but I do have quite a bit. What's behind me is not even all of it. You need to get organized, don't we all? Well, not all of us. I guess most of us. But isn't this one fun? Having to rent a small storage, girl. Prep on this one's really easy. You don't even need to, you know, you can, if you want, go in and rubber band every one of these and just put them in. But I feel like that's kind of a waste because you're literally just making a fold and scrunching. So that's why I did not fully prep for this one, because there's really no need. Just plop them in, y'all. All right, let's cut off these zip ties. And then we will go in and do the other ones. Now, if you want a little bit extra security, because there's not a lot of, you know, normally we're putting mesh and ribbons and all the things in these zip ties. So if you want just a little extra security, that they're not going to go anywhere, all you need to do is just go in and put like a thing of hot glue on each of those. But, you know, they're not going to go anywhere. They shouldn't. Storage unit that you can rent. All right, now we're going to come in with the yellow and we're going to fill in all of those. You just finished a ribbon wreath. Be kind. Awesome. I love the contrast with these different yellows. Thanks for floating my boat. I appreciate it. Now, if you want, you could put both of these ribbons on top of each other and just put them in the regular set of holes. But I kind of like spreading them out like this. $24 of each color. You need a total of 48. I'm using the regular set and the shared set. Yes. But if you wanted, you could put them one on top of the other, just like that, and then spread them out and just put them in the regular set of holes. So however you want to do it is up to you. Nope, you need 48 total pieces. Now, this is the small board, so if you're trying to do it on the large board, you're obviously going to need more pieces. And I will be doing this one on a wire frame as well. So for those of y'all that prefer wire, I will do it on that one as well. Good morning, good morning. These are cut at 12 inches. If you're going to do it on a large board, cut your ribbon at 10 inches. You could do it on the character board, but remember you're going to have to try to cover up those zip ties. Now, I will not be doing the rest of these kits live, as they can all be done the same exact way. So just pick your favorite color and design away. Why not longer? Because you have more sets of holes on the large board. So you're going to need to, unless you want to use more ribbon, that would be totally up to you. But if you want to try to minimize the amount of ribbon you're using on the large board, I would cut them at 10 inches. Unless you just don't care how much you're using. Does that make sense? Oh, hold on. I got stuck underneath the other zip tie. So we're going to have to load that one again. Wondering how doing that on with all ribbon would look on the wing board. Maybe you should do it and let us know, Miss Carol. You can get these boards from Craft Outlet, Deco Exchange, Unique in the Creek, the Ribbon Shed. Y'all, I just found out the Ribbon Shed, or I didn't just find out, I just remembered the Ribbon Shed is a smaller company that sells supplies, and they also sell the boards. All right, let's cut these off. I think it's the Ribbon Shed. Y'all know I'm horrible with names. So at this point, if you wanted to, You could just add a dab of glue across all of these, just like that. I don't find it necessary, but some people like the extra. You just placed a huge order with the ribbon shed. Can't wait to get it. Awesome. So I did get the name right. I just put my finger in that hot glue. Oh, Lord. Okay. At least it wasn't hot. There you go. Yes, the ribbonshed.com. They have tons of, I did look at it this weekend. So if you like the Alice in Wonderland theme, they have tons of teacups and all those kinds of things. But I'm going to place an order so y'all can see like what kind of things they have. All right, we're going to come back in on row 3 and we're going to do that same thing. What tool are you using to cut the zip tie? It is a zip tie GUN, so it tightens and cuts the zip ties all at once. A must have. Good morning, good morning. So 12-inch piece of ribbon, folded in half, scrunched up the middle. Bring that ribbon around to one side, just like that. And just start putting them in. Now don't pull on those real hard until they're zip tied in, because they probably would pull out right now at this point. You can go to my Amazon storefront and find all my tools, things I use for wreaths. Y'all, I did my taxes this weekend. I spent too much money on Amazon. In the description of this video, you will find my Amazon storefront link. All the ribbons are cut at 12 inches. That link is coming up that it doesn't come up. What? So the link's not working? I'll double check that. I will double check it. That scrunch was horrible, y'all. This store does not exist. Okay, I will check into it after the live. If you are on Etsy, my recipe cards are starting to be uploaded on Etsy, and I already made a mistake. So I put the wrong PDF file on the eagle wreath. Well, it was the eagle wreath, but it was just the wrong file. So I have fixed that. But if you're on Etsy and you like the recipe cards, they are all going to be available on there as well. So if you've purchased it on Etsy, you get a free PDF. I just put it in the ribbon shed and it came up and it's the, okay. Perfect. Thank you, Kathy. Oh, that was the last one on that row, y'all, of the 2.5. The Amazon link at the top of the page worked for me. Y'all don't be confusing this girl. All right, now we're going to come back in and put in the 1.5. So this is a kit available on my website. It comes in pink, purple, yellow, and then the ladybug. Good morning, good morning. I know it's different, right? Not a lot of people do the all ribbon wreaths, but I think they're the perfect way to use up some leftover ribbon. My son said, good morning. I didn't see it. Good morning, Johnny boy. Please, how many pieces again? You need 24 of each color. So you need a total of 48 pieces. Thanks, Janet. I didn't see them. What is the recipe card, Pamela? It's a new thing. A lot of y'all had asked me for recipe cards. So I went through and I did videos. So you get access to the video, ad-free video. You get the recipe card where I tell you exactly how many pieces you're going to need, where to get the supplies. You get the template, all of that. So it is on my website, monkeyscreations.com, and it is on my Etsy, in my Etsy shop. So you get the tutorial, you get the template, you get step-by-step on how to fold the petals, and then you can download the recipe card. I'm not going to use brown for this senna. I do have brown rope sennas on my website if you wanted to use brown. But on this one, I am not. If I was doing maybe a traditional sunflower, I would use a brown senna. But no, not on this one. But they are available on my website if anybody wants any kind of sennas. Hopefully today, Cole. Life just keeps getting in the way and postponing things that I have planned. So right now I am just going with the punches and just doing things as I can do them. Otherwise, I'm going to stress myself out and then it's not going to be pretty. So hopefully today. My list is about this long for today. All right, so we have row 2 and row 3 done. Now we're going to do row 4. if you have like an 8-inch sign, you can actually stop right now. Oh, look how cute that is, y'all. But we are using the white senna. So we're going to need to do this middle row. No stress. I can't. I'm doing things as I can do them, y'all. Right. I definitely don't want another heart attack. Oh, goodness. Oh, look, I counted right, y'all. I right. I know. We're almost done, yo. Wednesday, let me see. I'm trying to remember the plan for the week. Wednesday, we are going to do the patriotic scarf on a grapevine. And then Friday, I had something planned and I forgot what it was, y'all. I'm sure I'll remember at some point. I don't know what we're doing. Well, it'll probably be here. It'll probably be here because their Taylor's place is still, they're in the process of cleaning and trying to renovate. And so it'll probably be here. But thanks for reminding me. I have to do the eggs, y'all. I thought about somebody is actually doing a fundraiser where they come egg your house. Maybe I'll do that. But then I feel like, see, Monk doesn't like chocolate. So if they put chocolate in them, then... Susan, this grapevine is going to be easy because it's the patriotic scarf. I just have to add some greenery and a bow. That's it. Oh, one more. Look, I counted right on both of them, y'all. That's always a miracle for me. Your granddaughter's allergic to chocolate. Yeah, Monk just doesn't like chocolate. He doesn't eat cake. So we always have to do like the donuts for his birthday. And y'all, he's so nervous because they have TCAP test today. He went to school so nervous this morning. So much pressure on these kids. All right, so that's what it looks like. Look how cute that is. No, he doesn't like white chocolate either. For an 11-month-old. Ooh, you can't even put little toys in there because he's a baby. So if you want the white with the little bees on there, that's what I put with this kit. But if you just want the plain white, then put it in the comment section on your order. Okay. And it already comes with the pipe cleaner attached with the hot glue and a U-pen. So you don't have to worry about it coming off. Just attach your center. It's a test here in Tennessee that they have to take in order to go on to the 4th grade. If they don't pass, they don't go on. So I'll just take this, slide it right back into a hole. I will cut it down, but that way your back is nice and flat, nothing to scratch your customer's door. So there you go. If you want to leave it flat, leave it flat. If you want to give it some life, then just go up underneath them and give them a slight curl. Totally up to you. I usually end up just going like that to give it some life. So this kind of wreath will definitely fit between 2 doors. So there you go. There's the back. Isn't that cute? Simple, easy, standard assessment. Yeah, they call it TCAP here. I think every state calls it something different. So there's the yellow, there's the pink and the purple. Both of these I have listed with this glitter center. If you want the plain yellow, there is a drop down. You can pick the plain yellow or put it in the comment section. So those 2, and then the ladybug one, and it comes with the ladybug center. And they all come with a small Unique in the Creek board and your zip ties. Okay, so there you go. What about this working on a wire mesh frame? Linda, I'm going to do that one. I need a secretary. I'm going to do it on a wire frame. That way, you know, for those who like to use wire, you have a video. For those that like to use the boards, you have a video. So I will be doing this. I'll try to get it done next week. How about that? I'll try to get it done on a wire frame for you. Okay. So there you go. Kits available on my website. This finished wreath, whoever wants it, let me know. It's available as well. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking, Teresa, because you can, it has the wire grid in the middle. So you could put the zip ties just like this. So yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Great minds. You did miss it, Angie. The all ribbon wreath. Because we all have enough ribbon, right? So there you go. So centers, kits, everything available on my website, monkeyscreations.com. Sandy, I'm taking care of you today. My list just grew longer because I didn't forget about you, but I forgot about you. I didn't forget about you. Oh, Angie could definitely do this one for sure. All right, y'all. That's all I've got. I will see y'all Wednesday. We're going to do the patriotic grapevine with the scarf. Scarves are available on my website as well. And I'm going to have more scarf kits. The others sold out quickly. So I've got new ribbons. to do another kit with the patriotic scarf. Actually, I'll try to get that listed today. No, I'm not. I'm going to do it tomorrow. So y'all check on why I can't order. You still can't order? That's crazy. If you want, who was that? Sandra. We'll do this one for $50. So if you want it, Sandra, you got first dibs. You were the first one I saw. So just send me a message or email me, either way. And you're not, Rebecca, you're not in Canada? You're here in the States? I made you buy them. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're in Montana. I feel like something's off on your computer. Send me a message, Rebecca. I don't normally do this, but I will invoice you since you're having problems if you want the kits. She is in the States. I don't know why it won't calculate shipping for you. The only one it won't calculate shipping is outside the United States, because I have to calculate that and then send you an invoice. That's generally the only time I'll send invoices, is like for those in Canada and outside the United States. But send me a message quickly, and I'll get you taken care of. Okay. All right. Y'all have an amazing day, and I'll see y'all Wednesday. Bye, y'all.